Hello everyone, I'm Christian from RPG World, and I'm coming with a quick first impression for Stalker 2, a game that just released. This is not a review because I consider myself a review if you play more than 50% for a game to have a solid impression about the game. It's a first impression. I have, I think, 15, 20 hours maximum, 20 hours around in the game, and I think I can say few things about the game because I saw a lot of people complain about optimization, about bugs, that kind of things in the game. To be honest, myself, in almost 20 hours in the game, uh, I encountered only one major bug. One guy was stuck in front of a door and inside was a vendor. So this one was game breaking because you cannot access the vendor. But with a save reload, everything was fixed. So basically the guy from the front of the door moved away and I get inside. This is the only one major bug that I encountered. And few minor bugs that can be ignored. Nothing to affect my gameplay. I know maybe some people have encountered more bugs, but I told you what I saw in the game. Uh, Optimizations, I will post my PC spec in the description below. Uh, I have more than 60 frames. I'm playing on high difficulty. Every graphics settings, everything is. I played on Epic as well, but the frames are lower. And on high, on my PC, I have all the times above 60 frames, which I think is more than enough. More than enough. What about the console players that play the whole life at 30 frames? So I think 60 frame, more than 60, sometimes 80, 100, is more than okay. About the game, I'm not a big FPS player, so mostly I play low-paced RPG games, turn-based games like Pathfinder, Baldur's Gate, etc., etc. But I enjoy uh, shooters game from time to time, and Stalker is one of them. The game is great, guys. The environment is amazing. The map is huge. Let me show you the map. The map it's very very big, very big. A lot of locations, and like the devs confirm, everything is handcrafted. You don't see that copy paste from most of modern RPG. Everything you feel is handcrafted. All the details fit very well in the environment. So about the graphics, I don't have complaints. Maybe some people have expectations too high, but my expectation was moderate, so I can say it's above my expectations. Uh, Talking about the graphic. The gameplay, what I am impressed, I feel I played old school Fallout games. The quests are, I didn't expect that, to be honest. So if you, uh, most of the quests have, you can approach on different ways, have consequences. For example, one NPC tell you to go to find one guy and give take an item from that guy to give back to him. You go to that guy in the moment where three other guys from another faction try to get the same item from that guy, and you have the option kill that three guys, yeah, and talk with your guy to see if he gives you the options to wait to see what's happened between them. Maybe that three guys kill the guy, get the items, then you need to deal with that three guys, or you can you can kill all of them take the items and go back to your quest giver. You have a different approach of the quest, which is great. That remember me about Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. Very Fallout feeling in the game. Basically, it's Fallout, but not in America, in Russia, in Ukraine. You know what I mean. Uh, Another great things in the game is the weather system. You encounter a lot of storm, a lot of radioactive storms, where you need to get cover or you'll die. You'll die if you stay outside. The radioactivity will kill you. I still have few complaints, not only good words about the game. The AI, they confirm it's a new technology and the AI is much more clever. Yes, it is, but they need to do something with the respawn of the AI, because, for example, you kill a group of NPCs and in few seconds after that they respawn exactly in front of you on the same location, which is very annoying. I really don't like that. I prefer who is dead to remain dead, not to respawn in the next 20 seconds in front of me. Yeah, the difficulty I'm playing on middle difficulty on the Stalker. I think is the difficulty. It's very challenging. I can say the game. I told you I'm not a big FPS player, not a hardcore shooter players. Maybe for that kind of players will be okay to play on veteran, but for me, even on high, on a Stalker difficulty, I think is pretty damn challenging, very challenging. You need to you need to manage. I like the inventory management. Yeah, was a little bit weird at the beginning because it's not my style. But after a while, it's okay. You can equip two main weapons and one pistols. You have the tab here, which you can switch. Yeah, on anything, and the knife, of course. Every weapon you can customize. Basically, I didn't know that you don't have a level up system. You don't have skills, and you don't level up in this game. Basically, the progressions, it's only from upgrading your weapons and upgrading your gear and anomalies, because you have, depends what armor you have. You have here clothes where you can put, I don't have now with me, you can put some anomaly that give you some kind of buffs, resistance to, I don't know, to uh, radiation, chemical, electrical, thermal, etc., physical protection, different kind of buffs. So the progression is only from upgrading. In towns, in village, you have vendors, technicians. The technicians upgrading you your gear, armor, max, and mask and weapons. Every weapon can be upgraded, and every weapon can be repaired. Can be repaired, can be sold to your vendor, but keep in mind, it's not worth to repair the weapon and then to sell to the vendor. They give you less money than repairing. I didn't discover all the factions. From what I hear, are a lot of factions in the game. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I told you my first impression is over my expectation. Like I said, a lot of people complain about bugs, optimization, etc., etc. In my opinion, it's one of the best release games that I played. I can say that because for me was almost perfect. I didn't encounter bugs. Two crashes, I think, in 20 hours, but I think that was because of memory leaks. In rest, very very minor bugs and only few of them. Nothing game breaking except the one that I mentioned before. So it's very very more than playable for me. More than playable. Nothing to break my experience in the game. If I recommend you to buy, depends. If you are a Stalker fan, I think it's worth every single penny. Even for me, if I'm not a big Stalker fan, not a big action shooter games, but I really really enjoy. I like I like the story. I like the exploration. Exploration is very rewarded, by the way. You can find loot everywhere. Uh, the dialogues with NPCs are great. They have a dialogue in Ukrainian as well language, which I think give a different dimension to the interaction, to your experience if you hear the NPC talking in Ukrainian, but you have, of course, English subtitle. So yeah, I will recommend if you are not a big fan and I don't know if you are skeptic, for sure the game need more polish and more patches to be more things to be fixed, and I'm 100% sure the developers will release in time all these fixes for the game. I would recommend you to wait a little bit for a few more patches, more fixes, if you are skeptical. But even on this stage, for me, the game is more than okay. One of the best release that I played. I remember, for example, Fallout 76 was a disaster as a release. You cannot compare with Stalker, to be honest. By the way, as well, the game will have a multiplayer that they've confirmed. They plan to release the next patches as a free update the multiplayer, which will be great. Have no idea if it will be full PvP, if it will be PvE, for example, with your friends. You can explore the world. Will be great. Will be great. We'll see. So, that was my first impression about Stalker 2. More details and much more details review when I will finish the game. For the moment, that's it. Hope will help a lot this small review, small first impression. And yeah, comment below what's your opinion about the game. Thanks for watching and see you next time, guys.